Okay, yeah, KOJO is back again and Charlie. I can see some few hardcore fans did miss me. Yeah, Charlie. It do not the pressure be too much, so we for 12 them pass other places somehow. But we are back for full vein, Charlie. We back 247, Charlie. We on our toes now. I think they playing things. Though I wasn't reacting to videos and stuff, I was posting updates. If those who were following my channel closely, they saw I was giving them updates and all. I didn't just have the time to sit and react to them. But Charlie, we are back, and Charlie, it feels good to be back, and you know, Charlie, things happen, and it'll be easy. Things happen. So from Budong shatter them issue back and forth. Now where we reach, we say the court. We reach the court matter. So Charlie, make we leave them for them, make them go the court. Anything where Charlie will come behind, we will alert you. We will bring that to you too. Charlie, and we since the matter is in court, let's leave it there. Yeah, so let's move from Bulldog and Shatter's issue to Ajia for real. And Charlie, Ajia for real has also been in the news, and Charlie is something, Charlie. It's sad, but Charlie, we don't really have the accurate information yet. The only information we have is she's been arrested, and whether arrested or picked up or whatever, we don't know what the issue is. So we can't talk much about it. And I've heard a lot of people are going back and forth on social media saying this $8 million and whatever, fraud and whatever. And one guy on Snapchat, I've forgotten his name, he also came out to say a lot of things. And Charlie, he was saying it's not fraud, but what he explained or mean is still linking us back to fraud issues. So I didn't get the sense in what he was saying. So let's put that also aside and let's get to the facts. Do you get me? Yeah, they are only saying, you know, they are talking here and then, Charlie. It doesn't make any fact. Let's get the fact in, Charlie. So that one also aside and Charlie, a lot of things has happened. A lot of things, Charlie. So let's what people are dragging Shattawale for Ajia for real's issue, and it be funny. The reason why they talk to it be funny be say, you don't say Shattawale and Ajia for real, they get that vibe. You are really vibe, yeah. That vibe they give them, then very cool before and all. Shattawale normally calls her mom and all, yeah. And everybody don't say you Shattawale when you chop 67. You chop 100 years, you call this young lady say your mom. You know, Shattawale is like that, and if she has that kind of vibe and respect for you, she just call you your mom. That's why she will call people like Mark Brown and all those people her mom, her dad, and all. You get me, yeah. Feel they have that vibe. Because that, and he has been posting, say, guys, please help me pray for my mom, Mona, for her. I'm so sad and all. And people are really bashing him on social media. Saying, why should you call her mom? Charlie, he say he be mom. And he has posted this on all like back and forth everywhere, Snapchat everywhere. And people are going at him. Charlie, it be. So he posted this on, he said, Mona, God will see you through, okay? Just believe in that sweet soul spirit. I'm praying here for you. I'm so sad. But Shattawale, I always say they pray. So that's why people they drag them saying, make you know associate prayer to this. And Charlie, if there's once again, I'm saying it. We don't know what the thing is. So those of you circulating say it's fraud. I beg, pause for now. Because when he said he's praying and all, people should help him pray and all. People were like, why should she go and fraud and we'll come and pray for her? Please. Sometimes people are arrested wrongly. If I say wrongly, sometimes they are accused wrongly. They are not the ones who committed those crimes and all, but they are. So that's why she's with them now. So investigations, and I'm sure by now things are going on. Then soon we'll get to know what the problem is. So let's calm down and Charlie, stop that back and forth. So the real news comes out. You get me? Yeah. So He posted again. He said, "I'm not shy calling you my mom. I'm not ashamed even if they call you names." You see, Charlie, let's just calm down and stop the negative vibes. When I say this, people will say, what am I trying to say? Charlie, the thing is, the thing come here, we go talk about the thing. But if the thing is not factual, you get me? Yeah, it's not factual. And Charlie, it is what it is. Charlie, let's just forget this this thing and let's move on. And albums upon albums to have passed. Yeah, Sarkodie's album, that's the Jams album. He calls it the Jams playlist. Yeah. The Enigma EP, that's when you say and Kwabna, that's or safe. That I think Famisa, yeah. They are all doing one challenge, but you know the landlord is in town. If the landlord is there, the landlord will stay in the apartment, and the tenant will be in the single rooms and whatever. So the landlord has taken over. And Charlie, this is not to I was just joking, but it's clear, you know, Sarkodie is Charlie. He did it, and Charlie, his album is all over. Charlie, 100 million streams within Charlie few hours. So on boom play, it'll be easy, Charlie. For salute him, yeah, as usual, the highest. Charlie, this one was just passion. So this one was just passion. I was just bashing you through things that happened when I was away. So let's move on to this. Okay, so Stonebwoy was also trending, and Charlie, this is a tweet he put out, and he said, "There are players who are supposed to be in the squad who are not here because of hashtag pay to play at Ghana AFA official." Why? So all it means is there are players who are qualified and are supposed to be in the squad for the Qatar World Cup. There are players who are supposed to also head to Qatar for the World Cup. The squad that they listed for the World Cup, there are players who are supposed to be in there, but they are not there. And according to him, it's because of pay to play. Meaning people are paying to play. And he's questioning the AFA. Say why? He needs answers. I know sometimes it looks like everybody wants to be the coach. You get me? Yeah. People, anyone needs. You see, normally, the reason why this has raised conversations and all, Stonebwoy is not that person who, normally puts himself to talk about such things and all. So, it came as a surprise seeing something like this. And mind you, the artwork he attached to it is, I think, 3 Sports. That's TV3 from TV3, Media General, yeah. 3 Sports, that's their artwork. And it came as a surprise to people say, why is Stonebwoy saying this? Meaning, does he have a fact to it? Because Stonebwoy doesn't just put out tweets and all, once in a while he comes to, and even when he's tweeting maybe about his project or something, he doesn't really engage in, do you get me, that kind of stuff. So it came out as a surprise. If it were other people, we wouldn't be surprised. But coming out from Stonebwoy, it looked like he had some fact. He had something he was holding on to say this, to put out something like this. So it was trending on Twitter, and people were like, yeah, it's true and all. And people were also bashing him. One guy even said, oh, go away, the economy is hard and you won't talk about that, you want to talk about this. Someone even said something that Charlie, why say the Twitter agenda boy sometimes things no for agenda, but then go do and make it agenda. Hey, the agenda must agenda. Someone said, just like you pay for the VGMA awards. Every day, agenda boys get agenda. Agenda boys get agenda. I saw this on social media. That's Archbishop Nicholas Duncan-Williams. I hope you all know him. Yeah, Archbishop Nicholas Duncan-Williams is one of the most influential men of God we have in the country. Yeah, top notch, highly respected, Charlie. Yeah. So let's listen to this. Let me not talk about it. Let's just go listen to it.
And write this thing down. Sometimes I don't have to say I'm a prophet. Write it down. There will come a time after 2024, if things don't change, there will come an uprising in this country, and it will not be police or the military. It will be civil disobedience, because people are just going to be tired of political parties. I'm just telling you, write it down. They're just going to be fed up and tired and say no more, and take things into their hands. And that is where people who think power is everything, they will understand that there come a day when they think the Ghanaian is quiet, the Ghanaian is a peaceful, the Ghanaian is not violent. There is coming a day when these peaceful Ghanaians you see will become something else. But not now, it's coming. It's in the womb of time. And that day will come. And on that day, people will make reference and say, Papa, you remember what you said? Write it down. Don't play with what I'm telling you. It's going to come. And it's not, write this thing down. It's going to be a coup d'etat. It will be civilians. And the police and the army and their children and their wife will all be part, because they are buying the petrol at the same price. They are buying tomatoes and onions and pepper and rice and everything at the same price. They are paying the same electricity bill. It's affecting everybody. So everybody is going to be part. That day, whether you are soldier, whether you are police, whether you are doctor, whether you are lawyer, everybody's pocket is suffering. Then everybody will be part of it. Even politicians will be part of it. Write it down. You are looking at me. You look at me with that Ghanaian look. It's going to be a coup d'etat. It will be civilians.
Yeah. Yeah. You see, I don't know whether it's a prophecy or it's telling you what he thinks will happen. But this is something I've said before. Where the country is going, Charlie, we go wait some time. We will be fed up of these politicians and Charlie, the leaders. And it's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. I don't want to talk much about it. I'll be announced in this thing day. You see already the way that they start the fire people. As they no play the videos, they start the fire people. And let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Before this week will end, the country go do so. And that will not be all. Things will happen. Things will happen. Things will happen. He said, according to him, listen to this.
Write this thing down. Sometimes I don't have to say I'm a prophet. Write it down. There will come a time after 2024, if things don't change, there will come an uprising in this country, and it will not be police or the military. It will be civil disobedience, because people are just going to be tired of political parties. I'm just telling you, write it down. They're just going to be fed up and tired and say no more, and take things into their hands. And that is where people who think power is everything, they will understand that there come a day when they think the Ghanaian is quiet, the Ghanaian is a peaceful, the Ghanaian is not violent. There is coming a day when these peaceful Ghanaians you see will become something else.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And aside with that, though sometimes we are not for this. We don't support violence and all. By the time, say, the leaders and the politicians know, say, they will have to change their minds and their doings. Charlie, it's not easy. See this. If I say I go talk about this, look, just like which country and who does this? Look at the Ministry of Agriculture. See what they are doing, and they think they are doing something. Say, they've gone to the farms and whatever, and they've brought foodstuffs to their office, the forecourt of their office, for people to come and buy. It will be somebody where they Tamale, or somebody where they Kumase, somebody where they Cape Coast, somebody where they Winneba, somebody where they Tema should come all the way to your office to come and buy plantain and yam and go back. Instead of dealing, like tackling the problems from the root, they jump and go to the top and be fixing ceilings. This that they are doing, they are just trying to prove a point. They just want to tell us, say, the market women are responsible for the prices and the whatever is going on, which doesn't make sense. Which doesn't make sense. Instead of focusing and regulating the prices, making sure like you put things in place so that the prices at the market can come down, you are rather coming to prove a point by bringing foodstuffs to your forecourt for us to come and buy plantain and this and that 10 cedis and what, so we can see that the market women are wicked. If the market women are wicked and they are doing what you think they are doing, by now almost you see a bounce road, then they get mansions, then things so. They get mansions. I don't know why we want to blame the market women. I agree, say some people are taking advantage of the situation, but that is not the matter. That isn't the matter. See how fuel is climbing like God knows what. And you are telling me, say, the fuel will not affect the market prices. Do they crawl and go and bring the foodstuffs from the farms? Fertilizers. See the price of fertilizer. God punish you all. Solve the problem from the root and stop that hypocrisy thing that you are doing at the top there. Why can't you like admit the fact that you are doing things wrong? Even if you are not doing things wrong, it's you like you have the mindset to do the things right, but the things have I don't know how to put it. Like that is what has happened, so you should work and fix it instead of proving a point. And like I said, that day will come. If you don't change, that day will come. That day will come if you don't change. Okay. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do well and Charlie, hit the button. So I have a program coming out, yeah. That will be Spotlight. That's the name of the program. Spotlight, yeah. Should I just tell you what that program will be about? Okay, it's all about me throwing my spotlight on Charlie. Anything I see that I think needs to be seen. When I see it needs to be seen. Do you get me? Yeah. So things are there that needs to be seen that have not been seen yet. Even if it has been seen, it hasn't gotten the attention that it's supposed to get. Yeah, so I'll use my platform to spotlight on those things. So watch out for that spotlight show on this channel. And Charlie, do well, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification. Yeah. Okay, so if you need photo shoot, you have an event and you want to cover it, video coverage, photos, wherever, corporate event, whichever event it is, weddings, not funerals, weddings, engagements, any ceremony, any event, with the exception of funerals, and you need competent people to do that for you, please call this number 0540 759019. 0540 759019. The numbers will be on your screen. Call that number and Charlie, engage in those services. If you need animation, 3D animation, 2D animation, sick animation, very tight animation, graphic works, tight graphic works, call those same numbers 0540 759019. 0540 759019. Call this number and you will have exactly what you want. You get me? Okay, so as I said, hit the subscribe button and we are out.